Hi, I'm Josh Goldman, Senior Editor for CNET Reviews, and this is a look at the Panasonic Lumix DMC-FZ100. It's a 14 megapixel mega zoom camera featuring a 25mm wide-angle lens in front with a 24x optical zoom. And while that's not the longest zoom on the market, Panasonic makes up for it with some digital zoom that we don't normally recommend, but they managed to pull off, and that extends the zoom out to a usable 32x. So aside from the great lens up front, there's also a flip-out 3-inch LCD, which is very popular with this category camera, and a small electronic viewfinder that's very nice to have, especially when it's sunny out. But when you're also using that long lens, you can keep the camera close to your body. Other nice details include a hot shoe on top for adding an accessory flash or an accessory mic. There's actually a mic input on the side so that you can just plug the mic right in. And there's also a record button on top for going straight to recording HD movies. This camera records in AVC HD and Motion JPEG up to a full HD 1080 resolution. One of the other nice things about this camera that put it ahead of others in its class are the number of shooting options on it. You get everything from Panasonic's reliable intelligent auto mode right to full manual for both photos and movies. And Panasonic also includes a full selection of preset colors to go with different moods or different types of shooting. It's something akin to what you'd find on an iPhone app. Controlling the camera is fairly easy, but the menus do get a bit tricky just because of all the shooting options that are available. And as I mentioned earlier, Panasonic's made a lot of accessories available for this camera. Along with the flash and mic options, there's also filters, and the camera actually comes with the lens hood, which does not happen a lot with these models. One of the other things that makes this camera a standout is its fast shooting performance, especially burst modes. The camera has an 11 frame per second burst mode with photos shooting at a full 14 megapixel resolution. It also has a 5 frame per second with autofocus, which is pretty important if you're trying to keep something in focus that's moving. Its other shooting performance, such as shutter lag and shot-to-shot times, are also pretty great for its class. Now, as far as photo quality is concerned, Panasonic promises outstanding clearness in images from its 14 megapixel MOS sensor. Unfortunately, that was not what we experienced. So while it's good at its lower ISOs, it kind of falls apart at ISO 400, making its JPEGs poor for indoor and low light shooting. However, it does capture in RAW plus JPEG, so if you don't mind doing a little processing of the RAW images, you can actually get better results from those shots than you can directly from the camera's JPEGs. Last but not least, its video quality is excellent, but it suffers from some of the same low light issues that its photos do. Overall though, as long as you don't mind doing a little processing of the raw images, it's a top-notch mega zoom camera. I'm Josh Goldman, and that's a look at the Panasonic Lumix FZ100.